So I asked a couple of people around, a few of the subscribers that I'm like friends with on like Instagram or whatever. I asked them first, and then I made the poll, and then enough votes was decided that obviously McDonald's was going to win, which I figured anyway. And that's what I was originally going to do. I was originally going to do McDonald's, but then I was thinking, I never had Chick-fil-A breakfast before. I'll do that another time. But, of course, we had to go with the GOAT fast food breakfast with the best hash browns ever. One of my steak bagels dropped on the floor because I overheated it in the microwave. And it bust through that flimsy ass bag and hit the floor. But guess what? I picked it up and I put it back together because I'm still eating that shit. But no seriousness. Oh, and I got my iced coffee, vanilla. I think it's called vanilla latte iced coffee. Vanilla something iced coffee. But yeah, I don't like hot coffee, hot breath coffee. Shout out to the people who like their breath hot with, dragon breath. But I like my coffees cold and my tea. I don't like hot tea either, so But regardless, let's go and get into this. But first, I need to prep up my biscuit. I got some of that butter I was telling you about. They give you this, but that's not really nothing. And I should have bought another thing of syrup because this one cup of syrup I don't think is gonna be enough. But oh man, I should have asked for jelly. The funny thing is, I actually have jelly. I just don't feel like going to get it. Whatever. I'm gonna get some of this. I can't believe it's not butter. We're just gonna, like so. Should I put some of this hot honey on here? I'm not really a honey on biscuits guy. I'm a syrup and grape jelly and sometimes strawberry jelly on biscuit guy. But wait, let me I haven't had an iced coffee in a little minute. It's just satisfying. Added extra, not extra, but I added 2 strips of bacon. I ain't lying, man. McDonald's, this bacon is I'm just gonna get that out the way now. Now it's still good, obviously. Yeah. The flavor is there, it's just not cooked long enough. So the food, when I was taking it out the bag, oh shit. When I was taking it out the bag to, God, heat them up. Look at this. Look at that, man. Stupid bag still in my hash brown. All the food was still fairly warm. Is either I dip it in the syrup, which I want to, or I use this. And like syrup hits. Man, forget. Okay, for the one time, hold up. We're at McDonald's, so I'm about to eat like a savage. Which I don't be trying to be all cute and stuff when I eat anyway, but I'm just saying. McDonald's has the winning formula for hash browns. Oh my God, bro. But this is why microwaves suck. So microwave, you overheat something in the microwave in the bag. Now it's sticking to the bag. I want my damn hair brown. Look at that. This video is not for the faint of heart because I'm gonna be eating like I ain't got no sense. So I apologize in advance. And I ain't got no seasoning for my pancakes. Look kind of sad, I ain't gonna lie. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm the kind of person I like to put butter on all stacks, but I still feel like McDonald's biscuits just don't hit like they used to. Their biscuits used to be so good, but for me, with pancakes, waffles, the protein of choice, sausage. I'm not saying it tastes better than bacon. I'm just saying that it just, for me, it hits the spot better. Like it feels more complete. Now obviously, the true ultimate Big Mac choice is both. But when you just have like a standard option of either or, then I'm choosing the sausage. This may not be the most grandiose, but it's still good. I definitely wish I had some salt and pepper up here, or any kind of seasoning. Yes, I'm putting this hot honey on my eggs. Bite me. I remember back when I was working at McDonald's and I had told my mother that McDonald's pancakes aren't fresh because they come frozen, already made in a bag, and you heat them up in a microwave. She was so heartbroken. I thought it was so funny. Pancakes sucked up that syrup way too fast. I like my stuff drowning. That way, when I'm taking bites and the syrup just drips off the mouth. Yeah, this still pissed me off, man. Damn steak sat there and fell and hit the floor. Just the steak though. Like the steak slipped out from the sandwich and just left the bagels. Well, guess what? Five-second rules in effect, and this being my favorite sandwich at McDonald's, there's no way I was gonna let this go. I know I got two of them, but still, I got two of them for a reason, to eat them. One day, I'll make my own on the channel. I did it once before, obviously long before YouTube. Because I liked it so much, and you know, it was like a temporary thing, so I'm about to say, I thought grilled onions come on there too. They do, but I don't think they put a lot on there. At least not on that one. I can see some of the onions hanging out on this one, so I had got one of these too. Forgot. It's not really so much that it needs it, but why not? You know, I got it. And I thought Chick-fil-A breakfast was just their chicken on biscuits and stuff, but they got sausage muffins and stuff too. So I'm eager to try those out and see how it goes. It made it worse. How did adding a sweetener make it taste more watery? That doesn't make no sense. Somebody explain in the comments. I think one of the other selling points about the steak bagel was a little breakfast sauce. I'm not really getting too much of it on here. But then again, back when I used to work there and I used to make my own order and stuff, I would go ham. I would go ham on the breakfast sauce. It was like this buttery, garlicky type of like thing. So delicious. And it goes so well with the steak, the onions, the egg, the bagel. A lot of sausage muffins too. That's when I learned that the sausage muffin was my favorite breakfast item at McDonald's before they came back with this, because prior to when I was working there, and they finally brought this back. I never tried that before. So then again, it was a lot of stuff I didn't eat. Eating breakfast at McDonald's was a rare thing, and if you did get it, if my parents did get it or whatever, it was just a simple sausage biscuit, something, easy to hold you down, not trying to spend a whole lot of money. So I got to experience a lot of these things as an adult, doing my own money and stuff. This is just so good. Like I said, if this didn't exist, the sausage muffin is still my favorite. But it does exist, and it's my favorite. I know they also got the steak. You can have it on a griddle, biscuit, and a muffin. I would probably do a muffin too, though I feel like it's perfect on a bagel, more or less. Even though, because it's got that little round shape and it's small compared to the big round bagel, there's like so much like space that's not being covered by the steak. So on the smaller like bread, like the griddle or the biscuit or the muffin, it would definitely be better. It turns to be more compact. But the bagel is just made for this, Now here's the fresh one that didn't get dropped on the floor, so it won't have the influence of floor seasonings. I want people to know eating off the floor is not something that I do normally. I just feel like the older I'm getting, the more particular I am about certain stuff. Like, I don't like putting my lips on like my bottled drinks or things like that. I like to waterfall it, if y'all have noticed. I used to have no problem with like eating or drinking things like behind my mom or whatever the case may be, but I don't even do that anymore. I don't really like drinking behind nobody or nothing like that, because I don't really like drinking behind myself, really. Of course, as a kid, eating off the floor and stuff like that, you didn't care. But nowadays, it's just like, but like I said, it caught me off guard, and I was not about to be short on the steak, because there's no telling when I'm going to get this again. I'm not really a breakfast guy like that, so most of my videos are always lunch/dinner time items. So the next time you see me do a McDonald's video, is most likely going to be the lunch menu stuff. So but I want to do more breakfast, because I do like breakfast, just I don't eat breakfast. I skip breakfast. I'm more into like lunch and dinner anyway. And I would love to, it's like 8-ish or something like that. It's 8:28 a.m. right now as we're recording this video, and I would love to be able to edit it and upload it now, or even an hour or two from now, but I feel like the views is going to be affected a great deal, I feel like the best time to upload is probably like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. So but everybody knows when you go to McDonald's and you get the breakfast, it is a felony to not get the hash browns, especially if you get a decent little amount of stuff like I got. And you see me, I had an extra hash brown. The big breakfast, it comes with the big breakfast with hotcakes. it comes with the hash brown. The hash brown comes with, you know, the breakfast, which I think is awesome. And I don't know if it was always like that or not, but you know, it's definitely a nice little thing. Oh yeah, and the steak got this little like peppercorn, like steak season or something like that on there. So good. I fell in love with grilled onions because of this. That's another fun fact. I hate to say it, but in one way or another, I owe McDonald's a little bit more than I'd like to admit. Because I didn't really start eating salads and stuff like that until, you know, the Hodge twins. I was watching them and they was eating salads from like McDonald's and stuff. They got the Southwest salad. McDonald's don't sell salads no more for whatever ridiculous reason. But that's how I got into eating salads. And that's how the Southwest salad became my favorite thing. And I started eating Southwest. I started liking black beans and the Southwest corn, all because of Southwest salad McDonald's, because of Hodge twins. Like I said, I started liking grilled onions and having a little bit more respect. I started eating onions on my burger because of McDonald's. All this was when I was working there too, mind you. I remember getting an argument with somebody I was working with back at McDonald's. Because that's when I was either Team McDonald's or Team Wendy's. He was Team Burger King, and he got mad because I said McDonald's, and he was like, "Man, you only saying that because you work here, man. You wouldn't be saying it if you wasn't working here." In some cases, that could be true. Because sometimes, based on what you like or what you love or whatever the case may be, can possibly dictate where you choose to work. Like, I'm pretty sure more people who have a strong love for like Popeye's food and stuff like that, if they was working fast food, would choose Popeye's because, okay, especially if you get like free food or discounts, or if you get lucky, you're, you know, sneaking food. Which I'm not saying do. I'm just saying, you know, let's be real. Most people have done it. I've done it plenty of times too. Like, we're not gonna lie here. But they would choose Popeye. Same thing was like Chick-fil-A or it's Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever. So, you know. But one of the things about McDonald's was that it was also like one of the closest restaurants to where I was living at the time. So, boom. I was trying to get at Walmart though. Me and my brother. And we both end up applying from. We both went to the like the interview and all that stuff for Walmart, and I definitely wasn't as good as a talker as I am now. Like, I'm still not a great talker, but in terms of like being a little bit more comfortable and confident, I'll definitely say going to an interview or something like that is a little bit easier than it was then, but it's still kind of whatever, because it's like you know, you gotta lie to get the job, but then some people try to say, oh, we want you to tell the truth, and so it's like whatever. But he eventually wound up getting the job at Walmart, and I didn't, which pissed me off. But prior to that, you know, I got the job at McDonald's, and he was supposed to get on, but he had ended up applying for a different one than the one I did. So we both came to the one that I got hired at, and he told him, oh, you applied for the one on Thomas Road. So but yeah, you know, that was it was just based on, like, obviously I have the most like nostalgia and connections with McDonald's growing up, because obviously McDonald's was the ultimate go-to spot fast food wise for kids and stuff, you know, birthdays, the menu, you know, kids meal and stuff like that. They had the little play palace and all that kind of stuff. I think they had it first, and then Burger King tried to copy, and then they ended up having them. Wendy's never did that, but I guess they didn't have to, or they couldn't afford. I don't know. But Burger King definitely was on McDonald's ass, because every time McDonald's tried to do something, Burger King was trying to do it. I ain't mad at that. You know, you gotta stay in the game. But yeah. So there's a lot of things I owe to McDonald's, because certain stuff that I probably would have never started doing or was interested in trying if I wasn't there. If I wasn't working there and being behind the scenes of the place where you used to get all your food and stuff, and working there and having a moment where, oh, I can make my own burger. You get experiment because you're cooking and you're seeing all these things. You're prepping up the lettuce and tomatoes and onions and all that stuff, so you get to see all these things. You're making all these burgers. You get curious. And so you get curious, and then you're like, okay, let me go and try it. You try it, it's like, you know what? It's not that bad, And then you start doing it in other places. But I want to say Five Guys was the place that made me realize that I really don't care for tomatoes and lettuce stuff on my burger, because it just makes it a lot watery and just gets in the way. Though when it comes to like Sonic and Burger King, I love it. A Whopper ain't complete if it don't have all the fixings. Same thing with a Sonic burger. But McDonald's, Wendy's, you know what I'm saying, Rally's, any of these other places, get that crap off my burger. I just need the meat, cheese, some kind of sauce. If you got bacon, of course bacon. If you do onion rings, of course onion rings, and pickles. It may be onions here and there, grilled onions and everything. But other than that, I don't want onions, lettuce, and tomato on my burger. But I do enjoy it. Sorry I'm talking so much. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. McDonald's breakfast pretty good, pretty solid. I'm still alive, so hopefully I'll still be alive, and I won't, from the floor steak, egg, and cheese. But and yeah, iced coffee, delicious. And but at the same time, also, as y'all should know, I don't drink this often. Orange juice, grape juice, apple juice, I love all those things. But if there's no sugar-free alternative, then I'm not gonna drink it. Every now and then I might risk it for the biscuit like this. But other than that, it's like, I don't, I just make little adjustments for myself. It's not about trying to be cool or trying to, preach about being healthy and everything. I'm the last person that's going to ever preach about being healthy and stuff. I can care less about that. If you want to eat like a slob, eat like a slob. If you want to eat healthy, eat healthy. If you just want to sit there and eat plants and stuff, and cool, whatever, and I'll eat what I eat. But I still like to make my own little adjustments. Like I said, for me, making an adjustment to not drink regular cold drink anymore, minus a very rare occasion, like if it's like a holiday or something, because they're not buying diet or zero sugar stuff. They're buying the regular old sodas that everybody's gonna drink. They got the liquor and all that stuff. Cool, whatever. But in any other circumstance, when I'm in control of what I'm eating and all the other kind of stuff, I'm gonna always do what I want to do, and I'm gonna always drink my sugar-free lemonade. I'll buy the Minute Maid sugar-free or zero sugar, mango and a pink lemonade, so that, because those are actually pretty good. My zero sugar sodas, because they're really good. And that's just a wrap. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell people they should do the same, so. But whatever, that's it for that. But I love y'all, 2025, hopefully this be our year. I love y'all kings and queens. I don't really like saying KD family, because I don't know. Like, I know, the name is King Dio, so, KD, but I'm not a KD, I'm not a KD. I'd rather you just say Dio, if anything. But it's enough yapping. I've been yapping, and sometimes my I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Until next time. Peace out.